Hi, welcome to Clutter Bravado.
Yes, and it's the energy. It's not just about the stuff.
So we should probably just get into it, right?
Let's go.
Good morning, Laura.
Good morning, Elyse.
How are you?
Well,
Yeah?
yeah.
How was your weekend?
Mine was fine. How
Yeah?
was yours?
You know, it was good. I won't go too much into it, but if anyone's seeing this on YouTube, you can see that I'm wearing a very nice little necklace here. It's because I completed the half marathon I've been training for. It's all done.
What an event.
What an event. You were there.
Yeah, that's why I can say that.
You came to support, which was wonderful. My mom was here too. It was very sweet.
Yeah, it was an impressive. I mean, I know that when you're inside the race, maybe there was a lot of chaos, but 20,000 women running.
20,000's a lot, yeah.
It was a lot.
But it was really fun, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I did it, and it's something I can say that I've done now.
I know, and from a health standpoint, it did make you. I mean, you started. I remember when you started, it was like 1 mile, and now, I mean, now you can run 4, 5, 6 miles without. I mean, it's not.
Oh, I
easy,
can run
but,
11 miles without stopping,
Right,
but
I'm saying
then I'm gonna stop a little.
right, and without being completely broken.
Yes.
But congrats.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
That was quite an achievement and beautiful event in Los Angeles at SoFi. It was impressive.
Yeah, it was a really great time, and I finished it in 2 hours and 37 minutes and 6 seconds.
There you go.
Uh-huh. It's crazy.
Took me the same amount to drive around.
To try to find me. That's great. But it was really nice to have you there supporting too. So for this episode, we have something special. So first I want to make an announcement. We will be taking next week off. It is your birthday. And
Ouch.
what?
Well, not then.
Well, we don't want Laurent to have to work on his birthday. So we're going to take the week off. But we will be posting a ton on our Instagram. So definitely pay attention to that. And if you don't already follow our Instagram at Clutter Bravado, I encourage you to do so. And also, if this is a great time for you to catch up too. So we have 37, this is our 37th episode. So we have a lot that we've done so far. So if you're behind a little bit, you have a week to catch up, and then you can meet us on the 24th when we'll be putting out our next episode. I'm very excited for that. But in the meantime, we have been holding on to an interview that we did in Palm Springs that I'm really, really excited to share.
It was such a fun day.
It was a really fun day. It was part of Modernism Week, and we went to the Villa Golightly, Kelly Golightly's house. She's such a staple of Palm Springs. She's such a huge part of the Palm Springs culture, and she was also like on the cover of Palm Springs Life. Like she's really something, and she was so lovely to speak to, and it was really nice getting to know her and getting to see her beautiful home. And yeah, sitting down with her and Jamie Rummerfield from SIA, because SIA had hosted a party there. So it was right before that. It's a really, really fun interview and just really lighthearted and delightful.
And we need lighthearted this week. So we're going to go back to Palm Springs.
To a beautiful time that was very relaxed and a little different than what we're dealing with in Los Angeles right now.
So we should definitely go there.
Yes. Should we get to it?
Let's go.
Welcome to Clutter Bravado. We are here in Palm Springs at the Golightly Villa with Villa Golightly. I've done it backwards twice. I'm leaving that one in. Villa Golightly with Kelly Golightly and with Jamie Rummerfield. How are you doing?
Great.
Okay, you were both dressed to the nines in vintage.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you're wearing?
Absolutely. So this is from a local vintage shop called Muse, and it's a 1970s Lurex kind of powder blue with shimmer, and I just loved the silhouette and the whole vibe.
Yeah,
So
it's like
good.
that silvery shimmer. It's like stars. It's gorgeous. Yes.
Kind of had an Audrey Hepburn vibe to me.
Yes,
too, who
definitely.
I adore.
Of
Yes.
course.
Yes.
Hence
I
the Golightly.
can see why. Yes.
Exactly.
And Jamie, tell me about you.
This is also from Muse, our
Okay.
good friend Jen here in Palm Springs, and she has an amazing eye for vintage
Oh my gosh,
clothing.
her
And this
collection.
is probably the most comfortable caftan I've ever owned. So that's the name of the game in Palm Springs. is-
Quintessential Palm Springs.
It's
is a
caftans. We do
caftan.
caftans here,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
Yeah, that's what I've
absolutely.
learned. That's so
Indeed.
cute. So I love, this is my first time really spending time in Palm Springs. I visited before very briefly,
Yes.
but I didn't get a chance to go sort of explore. And the thing that I'm noticing the most is there is a love of vintage here when it comes to clothing, when it comes to design, architecture, all of it. So tell me about your relationship with specifically vintage clothing, but also with
Sure.
Palm Springs.
So, I mean, just the first time I came to Palm Springs, I immediately had the same visceral reaction. Like, you drive around and it feels like a movie set.
Yeah.
Like, straight out of the 50s or 60s, that movie, Don't Worry, Darling, like, they didn't have to do set design. It
Right.
literally looks like
Where is that, by the way?
It's 5 minutes away.
Is it really? I want to go
Yeah.
see it. That's
In-
like one of the
yes.
things I really want to do
Yes.
while I'm
in
here.
the neighborhood called Indian Canyons.
Okay.
And it's all beautiful architectural homes.
And
Yeah.
very authentic to Palm
Yes,
Springs.
colorful doors, just like amazing roof lines. Yeah, so I've always loved vintage fashion, but Palm Springs has perhaps like the best stores in the world because so many glamorous people have lived here over the years. And so you get to shop their collections.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's just so fun. It's like being in a candy shop.
It is.
It is. I mean, with the colors especially.
Yes.
It's literal
Yes.
candy.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I love all like basically it matches like the colorful doors in Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Like the aqua and the pink, the yellow. It makes you very happy,
It's
right?
a happy,
Yeah,
it's a happy place. And it's also Hollywood's hideaway. So you have the theatrics of Hollywood. Over the decades, it has been just the luminaries shine here, and it's the place to relax, unwind,
Yes.
have a cocktail,
Have a martini.
Oh,
be by the pool, and it's very glamorous that way, and it has long lived that legacy. So
Yeah.
it carries on.
Yes.
So there is a lot of history here.
Yes.
But it feels like it's very, like it's vintage, but it feels like it's very new still. Like it's within like a couple hundred years that this has been around or
Definitely.
less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about because Jamie, you're a history buff, you know a lot
Yeah.
about this. So how did this vibe of this area really come to be?
You know, desert living, which I love actually. You could look back even the way of life to the indigenous, Native American. This is a hot spring and actually a magical place. People come here for its therapeutic properties. The Indians and Native Americans did live here and really believe that this had a spirituality to it. And so there is something special about the minerals in the water, the hot springs, and the air is very healthy
Yeah.
and dry. And,
Yeah.
people come here for health purposes,
Yeah.
for
Definitely.
eons. And
There
so,
are a million like spas and like retreats out here
yes,
too.
many.
Yes.
And so in the turn of the century, the late 1800s, people started to establish a community and lifestyle here, whether you have the adobes and more of the Spanish style haciendas, ranches. That was the demographic here in Palm Springs, and you still have a lot of those buildings today. You even see like the terracotta roof lines, the Spanish details.
Yes.
They're prevalent. So it's not just mid-century modern,
Yeah.
which actually came later.
Yeah.
And to that point, we had the pioneering of modern architecture in LA, and the desert became a place of experimentation for art, design, culture. And what started to emerge are these kind of space age, future forward ideas.
Yeah.
And that's what you see in modern architecture today. So mid-century modern is definitely a signature to Palm Springs.
Yeah.
And so everyone loves it on a global level, but began here.
Yeah. I know. It's so special. It really is.
Yeah, and I love that you really have a personal relationship with it. Where are you from originally?
A little all over. I'm
Okay.
an Air Force brat. So
Oh, okay.
New Jersey, Texas, South Carolina, California.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Such as California, like such a mix,
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
that is something that I've noticed a lot about
Dreamers come.
here.
Yes,
People,
yes.
people
Out
come
west
to
for
California
hundreds
as
of
a whole
years.
because they want something different.
Yes. Right.
But specifically here, there are a lot of people that are retreating to a quieter life here. And I've noticed, we were talking to some people today too about this, that the hustle and bustle of everything else that's going on, and even in other areas of California, when you get to Palm Springs, you come off the freeway and you just see the mountains all over.
Yeah.
And there's just this settling that sort of happens. And I noticed that with myself, that it feels calm, it feels quiet, it's nice. I guess I didn't realize how many mountain ranges are around here.
Yeah.
Like
I
there are
know.
so
Yeah.
many. You feel like you're really sandwiched right in between, and it feels so like safe and
Yes.
protected by that too.
Yes. I
So the
agree.
geography of the area really helps to support that same vibe.
It
too.
does.
So you're tapping into the energy of,
Yes.
I would say, what
Yes.
brings a lot of people out here. It's that.
Absolutely. It's like,
relaxation.
it's calm, but also creative, which I think is a very unique mix.
Yeah.
You know, you often think of bigger cities attracting creatives, which typically you start out there, and then sometimes you want a little bit more space and room and like serenity.
Yes.
And it draws a lot of people out here because of that.
Yeah. I can definitely feel that. I can
Yeah.
definitely
A
feel
lot of
that.
writers, a lot of painters, where you can hear yourself think a little bit,
Yes.
you know, away from
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
hustle and bustle.
I'll
you
say
know.
that in most areas of Los Angeles, it's hard to hear myself think.
Exactly.
LA problems.
Let's talk about your house.
Sure.
So tell me about how you ended up in this space.
So we initially thought we would get more of a traditional mid-century house. Like that was the vibe we were going for. And we just kind of were looking at open houses for fun. That's like
totally fun.
our
Yeah.
favorite pastime.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we do on the weekends still. Like
Yeah.
we're not looking to buy another house. We just love seeing
I
like
agree.
all
Yeah.
the decor and the
Yeah.
design. Like it's so fun.
It's a great way to get inspiration.
Absolutely. And so one day we just drove by and this house happened to be an open house. And in full transparency, we were like, what? It had not been redone yet.
Yeah.
Right.
Who would live here? Like it's a large footprint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's a
most
great
people in Palm Springs, at least 10 years ago, they don't have kids and you don't really need like that many bedrooms and all the space. But we saw the potential. And I thought that could be really fun just to take my time or our time over the years and, you know, renovate each room, maybe do DIY.
Yeah.
And so that's what that's what we thought would happen.
Okay.
And then about 2 months into owning the home, we were very lucky to be approached by local interior designer Christopher Kennedy, who then made it into the Christopher Kennedy Compound Modernism Week show house.
Yes. Right.
So then many different designers each designed a room, and it was a whirlwind, and we feel so grateful and lucky that happened.
Yeah. Walking through the space, you're right. There is a very large footprint here.
Yeah.
And it feels like every room that you go into, there's a different vibe. There's a
Feel.
different energy to
But it all works together.
It does all work
Thank
together.
you.
That
I
is
think
really
so too.
right. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
nice
yeah.
to hear
Yeah.
someone like you say that.
And you know what I love about it? It's quintessential California too. The indoor, outdoor, the courtyards, and it isn't big footprint, so it's kind of the sprawling light, and you float from room to room.
Yeah.
And the colors are so happy.
That's so-
And you have the
that.
vintage mix, which is very Palm Springs. And it's very you. And I think it's important when design reflects the owner, and it's an
Agreed.
extension of
Yes.
you when I see it. So
Yeah,
it's
thank
lovely.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You wanted
well,
to feel like home. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it does.
It
It really
does.
does.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It definitely does. So we have to wrap up real quick here,
Yeah.
but I want to ask you 3 questions. Answer them as quickly as you can. Okay.
Yes.
Because your party is getting started immediately.
Right, I know. There's probably a line at the door.
There might
the
be a line
martinis being
outside.
poured.
Yeah.
Yes.
So first question: what is the messiest place in your home?
Oh my God. Don't open any cabinets right now. The amount of cleaning that took place for this party, I just threw faux florals into the fridge.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Don't open any cabinets.
No, fine.
It's all a facade.
Spectacular. I love honesty. That's my
Yes.
favorite. Okay, second question. What is your favorite place, your favorite space in your home?
Ooh, okay, that's very hard.
Okay.
I have a few, but I love my cloffice. So it's my closet / office.
I like that word.
And
I like that.
my
And
husband,
that makes perfect sense.
Yes, had gifted me when we owned our former home a closet makeover, but it just never felt right to do it in that house. And so when we did it here, it's my favorite with the banana leaf wallpaper.
Oh, fun, yeah.
And tons of, like a place to see my vintage. Just the colors make me so happy. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Love that.
Yeah. I'm going to definitely check it out. I don't know if I went in there. Did I go in there? I don't
Not
think
yet.
I've been there.
Yeah, I've been in there trying to
Oh,
get
that's
glammed
right.
up.
Okay, perfect. So my last question before we wrap up is when you first walk into a new space, into a new house, especially because you like to go to open houses, what is the first thing that you notice?
For me, it's light and color.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
me, that's what makes the most impact and what I'm just drawn to and love. That makes me happy. Yeah.
Is there a color that stands out to you of like, oh, when I see this, that it instantly makes me feel happy?
Yellow,
Yes.
pink, and aqua. Yeah.
You're so Palm Springs. You're Palm Springs in your soul. I can feel that.
That's the best compliment.
Oh, I love it.
I love it
The
here
first
so much.
lady of Palm Springs.
Oh my God.
You are a delight. Thank you so much for sharing
you.
your home.
You are.
And should we party?
I think we should go clink martini
clink.
glasses.
Yes,
it is
I
Palm
hear
Springs
them.
after all.
It's
It
like the
is.
chime for,
We do have a bell.
for 5 o'clock.
Perfect. Well, I'll see you at the bar.
We have the press for champagne button. So
Yes.
let's go press it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.